I hope you know that. Megan, would it be possible to get another one of those fake beers from you and a bubbly water? You rock. Thank you. Hey, give it up for your Minibar staff tonight. Oh my God, amazing people. Amazing. Thanks for watching the door for me, brother. I appreciate you keeping us safe and secure and paid. Folks, my name is Aaron Howell. Some people call me the bald bearded troubadour. Nobody calls me that. That's the thing that I'm trying to make work. Some people call me Johnny Bummerseed. My bass player called me that one time. Nobody calls me that. You can call me Gentleman Deluxe. I'm from Denver, Colorado. Oh, thank you so much. Please give it up to Matt and Melissa Weinman, please. Please give it up to Jesse James Tarpoon. Holy shit. And then Woodridge is going to close out after me. I'm going to sing you a bunch of stuff off this debut solo record that I put out. It's called Way High. And it's a good little mix of sad stuff and happy stuff and stupid stuff and sappy stuff. But you can choose the side to fit the vibe. You dig what I'm saying? All right, so side A is the Way High side. So it's all the happy, sappy, and stupid songs, right? And then side B is the Way Low side. So that's all the depressing, angsty, and angry stuff. Okay? So choose the side that fits your vibe. I'm going to be mixing it up here, but I've got it on cassette, I've got it on CD, and plus I brought a bunch of stuff from my main band back in Denver called Motherfucking Ruckus, which is totally different than everything you're going to hear tonight, except I might do one Ruckus song. We'll see. So anyway, I'm Aaron Howell, and this is Gentleman Deluxe, and I got one question for you, Kansas City. Can you all motherfuckers count to 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so? Well, if not, you're going to learn today. This is called the Cigarette Song. Cigarette or two, just thinking of you. I saw three up when I'm walking that cold heart. Then go to your man 5, 6, 7, 8. You never used to say you got so late, but 9, 10, 11 in trail, breathing in smoke and burning in hell. Well, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm coming to it, listening, and I'm so to myself stay. 17, 18, 19, 20, breaking my head up, singing for the when I'm feeling blue, I smoke a cigarette or two. I'm coming to a destiny now. So for myself stay. Well, 17, 18, 19, 20. Breaking my head up, singing my booty. When I'm feeling blue, I smoke a cigarette or two. I smoke a cigarette or two. Just thinking of you. I smoke me up, when I'm walking that cold, cold hall. Living on to your man, 5, 6, 7, 8. You never used to say got so late, but now 10, living in 12, breathing in smoke and burning in hell. Well, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm calling, you ain't listening. I'm smoking myself still. Well, 17, 18, 19, 20. Breaking my head up, singing my money. When I'm feeling blue, I smoke a cigarette or two. Whoa. Unintentional percussion solo from the keychain. Forgot about that. All right. This one's off the Way Low side. This is a breakup song. This is for anyone who's been blindsided. It's based on a true story that started in the Phoenix airport in 2023. For anyone who's ever had the rug pulled out from under them and has found yourself laying on the ground, unable to move for weeks and months and even years at a time, until you're eventually told that, there's a finite number of granules in the hourglass of grief, and you have to pick yourself up and get back to work and start pretending that you're not in perpetual suffering. Anyway, this one's called The Rug. So good way, and that's what she had to say when I was on my way back home. And there's no good time, that was a lie. I sat down crying alone. Came home to an empty place, packed up my things in my suitcase, loaded up and headed out. Drove down to my mom and dad with everything I had, passed out on the couch. My inside came spilling out, 'cause people run from under me. And now I'm flat on my back and I can't get on my feet. So don't you pass on by, won't you stop and see about me? Yeah, people run from under me. So who's the new guy? Well, scream through bloodshot eyes. Is it anyone that I know? She said you're acting crazy, you're gonna wake baby, but I think it's time for you to go. My mind won't let me get no rest. I wake up clutching at my chest. But she's in there now. Why I can't seem to catch my breath. Last night I cried until I bled. It's getting pouring down, but it seems filled up my mouth, 'cause people run from under me. And now I'm flat on my back and I can't get on my feet. So don't you pass me by, won't you stop and take a knee? Good people run from under me. Holy shit, did I grab the wrong harmonica? I did. Oh, I packed it in the wrong one. Holy shit.
I had a nickel.
Oh my god. I didn't even have them labeled.
Thought it was part of the song.
We're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
There it is.
vocal in the monitor, please? Hey, 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 check, check. Oh, beautiful, thank you. All right, this is a love song for all the lovers. This is for all the wizardly, beardly men and all the witchy, room tattoo, floppy hat wearing witchy ladies that they love. The ones who like to do your cards and want to know the exact time and place and minute that you were born. Run from that girl, my friend. Run, my son. Run, run, run. For your life. This one's called Every Wizard Needs a Witch. You guys like bummer songs?
Yeah. I fucking love bummer songs.
All right. Make sure we get the right fucking harmonica this time, Aaron.
Yeah, that sounds like the right one.
You guys are the first people since I rolled this act out where I've done the wrong harmonica. I deliberately, I played with Frank Turner a couple months ago, and it was pretty cool. It was fucking awesome. But I deliberately labeled those because, you know, I don't have my glasses on and it's dark in here, and I was like, the last thing I want to do is be on stage in front of 500 people at the Stanley Hotel, opening for Frank Turner and just like blowing the wrong harmonica. And then I'm packing up my shit last night and I put the wrong one in. You guys are the first.
We feel honored.
Well, you know, that's the fun thing about live music, is the possibility of failure. That's like the thing that we love about live music. It's like, you know, you listen to the album and it's all slick and edited and produced and they take the best take and all that. But when you go see a band live, you get to see human beings fuck up. Like, have you ever seen Iron Maiden live? Like, Iron Maiden is one of the most amazing professional bands there is. But I've seen them make mistakes, and it's kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome. So anyway, this is a bummer song. And I'm a psychology student, and I'm about 3.5 years into my bachelor's, and so I think I've got it pretty well figured out by now. And I was reading an article recently that I thought was really interesting, that listening to sad music is really good for you. It's good for your mental health. Like, if you're depressed and you're listening to sad music, it helps ground you and it helps you process those emotions, and it's actually highly therapeutic. And people who actually experience and process their emotions in a healthy way through listening to sad music are more likely to recover from grief more quickly than people who do not. So the next time that you're feeling bummed out and you're listening to sad music and some well-meaning friend or relative goes, "Oh, of course you're depressed all the time. You're listening to all that sad music," just be like, first of all, fuck off. Secondly, I am doing self-care. This is the way that I am recovering and healing. This is part of my healing journey, is listening to Morrissey and Gautier and, you know, whatever, Lucero. What do I listen to when I'm feeling really bummed out? Yeah, usually, If You Could Save Yourself, You'd Save Us All by Ween. It's the last song on the Quebec album. That's a bummer. Anyway, this is a song about heroin. It's a real bummer. It's called Elliana. It's on the way low side. Watching you fade in and out of consciousness again, pretending we didn't just watch the same 10 minutes of this movie again. Lighting cigarettes, watching burning holes in my road. Getting old and so are you, right before my very eyes. What the hell, Elliana? Honey, I don't want to do this anymore. 7 years together, think we must have broken a mirror, but it's time to pick the pieces off the floor. Whoa, whoa. Ellie, I can't do this anymore. blind to see, writing on the wall when you're sprawled out on the floor. Whoa, whoa, what the hell and the other, honey, I don't want to do this anymore. 7 years together, think we must have broke a mirror, but it's time to pick the pieces off the floor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really, I can't do this anymore. No more. Really, I can't do this anymore. Usually after I do a heavy one, thank you very much, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Usually after I do a heavy one, I like to follow it up with what I call a palate cleanser. Yeah.
Speaking of a palate cleanser, ginger ale.
I'd like to dedicate this one to Megan at the bar. Do you guys, okay, so from my service industry, how many service industry folks do we have in here right now? Whoa, not as many. Like normally the place is usually half full of bartenders and servers and all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, so this one's from the service workers of the world. Do you guys remember several years ago there was a trend where people started referring to pain in the ass customers as trash people or garbage people? You remember that? Like, I remember there was one of those videos that was like, what your bartender really thinks of you? And it's like, someone's like, Long Island iced tea? Okay, garbage person. Like, that's what made me think of it. And I got this image in my mind of like a tiki bar out in the middle of a landfill or on like a trash barge somewhere. And it's just in this giant, field of garbage. And there's this tiki bar and there's these little trash goblins and they're like Muppets, but they're made out of banana peels and coffee grounds and like styrofoam containers and used condoms and shit like that. And they're just running around this little tiki bar getting wasted, snorting coke off the toilet seats and banging in the stalls and getting in fist fights. And then there's one human bartender who's like, gee whiz, it's a living, Like, imagine, okay, Gremlins, right? Phoebe Cates in the movie Gremlins, where she's like, working the bar and the gremlins are just destroying the place, and instead of running for her life, she's continuing to work. Like it's just business as usual. She's like, oh, fucking shit show Sundays, here we go again. Anyway, I always thought that was so weird. It's like, why are you working, girl? Like, well, I really need this job. And they said if I leave in the middle of my shift again, I'm gonna get fired. Send me tacos. Pray for me. Anyway, that's every bartender's Instagram post on their day shift. All right, this one's called Trash People. Keep his cool while he babysitting all these fools called the just to get by. But in the meantime, he's stuck right here, mopping up spills and jerking pills on the trail. Yeah, fish people. And he seems fine, but in his head, he's wishing every one of them would just drop dead. Yes, the trail. Yeah, fish people. And he's wishing he could leave it all. And never hear sniffing from the bathroom stall. Never hear them goddamn ding dinging. Dredge people. I'm talking dredge people. All of them dredge people. Dredge people.
Tiki bar on Broadway.
Yeah, the Tiki Bar on Broadway. Yeah.
That's right.
There's a whole lot of trash people hanging out. What, a drift? Are you talking about a drift? The Tiki Bar on Broadway? Yeah, well, there's a lot of trash people hanging out at a drift.
Yeah.
The funny thing about a drift is it's a lot of trash people who think they're really classy.
Exactly.
Like, I've heard so many stories about just trash ass, like ratchet shit going down at a drift.
A lot
Like,
of fake eyelashes and.
oh, tons of it, yeah. Very, very trashy. I worked on Broadway for a long time, and it was not a good scene.
Yeah.
Taylor, what time do you want me to stop at? I love a schedule, you know?
How many you got left?
I got a shitload, is what I'm saying. I've got like 1,000 songs. So. All right, I'm gonna play another sad song. This one is for my brother Brian. Baby brother, there was no other in the world like you. Last time we saw each other, I was face down in your stupid one? Stupid. Both at the same, 2 songs on top of each other. Okay. What's that? 2 more? Okay. Well, if I can only do 2 more. Ooh. All right, let's do. Okay. I got this. All right. 2 more. All right.
Hold on a second. Okay.
So this is for anyone who has ever had one of those fights. Okay. One of those fights where you and your special someone are sitting around and you're drinking a jug of Carlo Rossi wine or maybe some Franzia, and you black out, and you start arguing in the middle of the blackout, but you come out of the blackout and you don't know what you're arguing about.
Oh, fuck.
So, but you know you have to win the fight, and you can't just come out and say, you know, I'm sorry, I have no idea what we're fighting about because I just came out of the blackout. God forbid, right? So you just start saying really vague shit. You just start going, well, you just never respect me and you never listen to what I'm saying. You're going back and forth and you're chasing each other around the maze. And then finally, you know, the jig is up, you painted yourself into a corner, and so you have to explode and storm off. So you stand up and you go, that's it, I'm fucking out of here. And you stand up and you storm out the door, and she slams the door behind you and locks it. And you storm off, and you're just a fireball of rage, just storming down the street while your elderly neighbors are getting up to water their lawns and go for walk their dogs and shit like that. And they're like, oh, they're doing it again. And you're walking down the street, and you reach into your pockets, and you realize you don't have your keys, your phone, you don't have your cigarettes, you don't have anything. And you're like, fuck, I can't even go bang on the door because she's already passed out by now. So I'm just gonna keep walking. And the sky's starting to turn blue, and you're just trying to push down the shame and embarrassment and the reason and accountability, and just trying to pull out the bellows of rage and just stoke the fires of anger and righteous indignation. And you're like, I'm gonna take a bus, but the buses aren't running yet. So you're just walking. And then you see a cop. And a cop sees you, and you see the cop, and the cop sees you. And you're like, do you think he sees me? And then you hear the morning birds chirping, and then you hear the chirping of the siren. Whoop, whoop. And he pulls up and flashes those lights, and you go into another blackout. And then when you come to, you're in the back of his car, and this is the song that you hear on the radio. This is the title track off my new solo album. It's called Way High. right, so I got one more left. Guys, it's been really great hanging out with you. My name, again, is Aaron Howell. You can call me Gentleman Deluxe. Don't call me that, call me Aaron. But the name of the project is Gentleman Deluxe. I got t-shirts, CDs, cassettes, and all kind of shit over there. I would like to close out. This isn't, I mean, it's a little sappy. I mean, it's more of an uplifting, affirmative anthem, you know? This is one I wrote. There's this old barbecue man who used to hang out at one of the bars where I used to work. And he would cook barbecue all day, and then he would sit down at the bar, and he would just say, wise old barbecue man shit, you know? He would sit down, and he'd be looking around. I'm just getting my ass kicked just in the weeds behind the bar, and the wise old barbecue man would just go, man, tell me, man, these are the good old days. Don't let them slip away. And he said that shit, and it like stopped me in my tracks. I'm like, oh my God, that's really profound, Mr. Barbecue Man. So I wrote a song about it, and I want y'all to walk away tonight just remembering that, you know, these are the good old days. And one of these days you're going to look back and you're going to go, oh my God, wasn't that a great time hanging out at Minibar with all my friends? And I wish I could call them, and I miss them so much. And I wish I could talk to so-and-so just one more time. And God, we went years without talking to each other. And I just remember back in those days. It was so great. So don't let them slip by you, okay? Because you could leave life any day. Love your friends, look them in the eyes, you know. Give them your full attention and all your love and care and respect. This one's called The Good Old Days. 1, 2, 3, 4! These are the good old days. So don't you let them slip away. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. 'Cause you could leave life any day. These are the good old days. Don't you be fretting about the way it's gonna be. The future is not ours to see. And don't be regretting what's done is done. Don't let it bother you none. Na 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 na. These are the good old days. So don't you let them slip away. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. 'Cause none of it matters anyway. These are the good old days. Don't you be sweating about every little thing. 'Cause they're all little things. No matter what happens, don't let it get you down. The world keeps spinning around. Na 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 na. These are the good old days. So don't you let them slip away. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. 'Cause you could leave life any day. And none of it matters anyway. So send your bits right in the race. These are the good old days. So don't you let them slip away. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. So send your bits right in the face. These are the good old days. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much again for staying. My name is Aaron Howell, aka Gentleman Deluxe. I'm doing a little song Kierkegaard for you again. How do you like that shit, motherfucker?
That's some good energy.
Yeah, that's right.
Going on there.
Hey, thanks, motherfucker. All right. Woodridge is up next. Hang around.